What's up, everybody? This is Sean Young, Timeshare Sales Mentor. And today what I want to talk about is handling an objection. See, years and years ago, I started in this industry and they gave me all these training manuals and they said, just read the manual. So in the manual would come up with how to handle an objection. And then it would give me a list of all the different objections that you were able to do. So, for example, an objection was, I'm not going to buy today because I'm buying a house. I'm not going to buy today because I'm buying a car. I'm not buying today because I'm getting married. Now, what about the biggest one? I just won't buy today because I don't make decisions the same day. See, they all come down to the same thing. They're all smoke screens. All of our clients, of course, can make a decision, right? And all of our clients, if they like it, they're going to buy it. If they like it, they can use it, they trust you, they like you, it's affordable, they're gonna buy it. So here's what I learned in 23 years of handling objections. 99% of them are smoke screens. See, all of our clients walk into our sales room going, I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna buy anything, I'm not interested in what you have to say, and our job is to take that client, completely turn him around, manipulate him, massage him, make him fall in love with us, make him fall in love with the product, and then here's what happens at the end. You show the price, and the client likes it. And he talks to his wife, and his wife likes it. And then the client tells you, shit, I remember I said I wasn't gonna buy anything today. So now the client feels if he starts giving you too easy, well, then he's gonna look bad. So he don't wanna look bad, so what he's doing is he's giving you fake objections. Now, all of these objections, they don't matter. I want you to just ignore them. Don't answer them. Don't go to your standard answers. You don't need to. Just ignore all of the objections. Out of every objection, 1 in 100 is going to be a real objection. But if you followed all of your process correct, you built the value in the product, you got the client to trust you, you got the client to trust our industry, you could show them how they could use the product, you show them how they could afford it, trust me, that objection is just going to go away. So at the end, you're going to take this client and he's going to tell you that objection. You're going to say, God, I'm so glad you shared that with me. I completely understand how you feel. Then, if that objection comes up again, a second and third time, that's when I want you to handle it. So how I like to handle the objection is one is I like to isolate it. What I mean by isolate the objection is I take the objection as, so I don't want to buy today because I won't make a decision the same day. And I say to the client, man, John, I completely understand. I'm exactly like you. I don't like to be rushed or pushed into something that I just don't like or I don't want. Do you feel the same way, John? And the client would tell me, yes, I don't want to buy nothing from somebody like you. I don't like salespeople. I'm not going to buy anything the same day. I need to go home. I need to think about it. And I said, I completely understand. But John, based on everything that you shared with me today, is it fair to say whether you buy today or not, you really do like my product? John's gonna tell me, yes, I like it. Okay. And based on Mary, she shared with me that she would like to travel with the bigger rooms. She'd like to have more flexibility. And she shared with me earlier that she doesn't like throwing away so much money on vacations. John, would saving money be something that would be important to you as well? Client's gonna have to tell me, yes, of course. So, John, look, I'm not here to try to convince you to buying my product, but based on everything that you shared with me today, wouldn't it make sense for you at one point in your life to get involved with something like this? And the client's gonna say, yes, fantastic. Then I want you to take the client back to what he liked about it. So you see, he's the one who's coming up with the objections. So now you need to go back into the presentation on the things that he liked. So for example, if he was in the model and he told you, wow, I would really love to be able to vacation in something like this. If you're showing him the RCI and the client tells you, wow, I really love the RCI in the getaway weeks. Well, you've already shown your price, you've already shown your product, and he just doesn't want to seem too easy. So this is all I want you to ask him. Lean in the table and say, John, without putting words in your mouth, you did like what I shared with you today, right? John's gonna say, yes. So if you were to get involved with us, what was it that you liked best about our membership? Then John's gonna tell you, I liked the RCI getaway weeks. Okay. Lean on the table again and say, you know what, John? A lot of our members, they seem to get a lot of benefits out of those weeks. Imagine, those weeks have an average cost of $1,500 a week. And as a member, you're traveling for $200 a week. John, I'm not saying I could do this, but what if I could get you 3 or 4 more of those RCI weeks? Look, I'm not saying I can do this, but why don't we do this? Let's write an offer. I'm gonna put the worksheet in front of you, John, because if I write it, then my manager's gonna know I told you about it, and I don't wanna get in trouble for this later. So what I want you to do, John, I want you to write down on the worksheet how many more of those RCI weeks that you'd have to have for me to give you so much more value that I could earn your business today. Now I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna come back to the table, and I want you and Mary to figure out how I can make this the most value for you. See, John, look, we've already spent now 2.5 hours together. And based on everything you share with me today, I would love for your family to be able to vacation like this and enjoy the benefits of our program. But I want you to feel like you're getting the best possible deal today. So look, I already showed you my prices. I already showed you my product. My prices are not negotiable. I told you that from the beginning. But if I could give you some extra value, how many more weeks would I have to put on this page to make this work? Then John's gonna write down maybe 5 or 10 weeks. When you come back to the table, all I want you to do is say, oh my God, John, 5 weeks? There's no possible way. Look, fill it out. John, do you have your credit card? Do you have your ID with you? Give me your credit card and ID, and I'm gonna make an offer right now to the developer, and let's see if I can get this approved. If I can make this work, am I looking at my newest member? Then reach out your hand and say, John, if I can do this, can I welcome you to the club? Guys, that's handling objections for me. Minimize it, ignore it, forget about it. At the end of the day, if you stay in rapport with that client and you don't argue with them, trying to close them and high pressure them, none of that shit works. Be their friend, make them fall in love with you, and you're gonna sail every single day. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, if you like it, share it, send it to your friends, comment below, and I love hearing back from everybody. I love the comments. Take care, guys. Bye.